Hello, all heroes, and welcome back by popular demand to Invincible guarding the globe. Yes, rejoice, cry out to the heavens. I have decided to return to the game, mostly because all of you seem to really enjoy my content on it. So you know what? Gonna come back to it for a couple reasons. Some life stuff's gotten sorted, which is nice. Turns out having a job that doesn't appreciate you is not the best for your mental, so left that, got something much better and all that jazz. So feeling much better about life. And also going to actively try to just not spend money in the game, because I don't really need to, and quite frankly, I've got a lot of resources stocked up already. Also, the game's kind of running like a turd at the moment because what I used for BlueStacks, it wasn't working for some reason. It just gets hung up on the restart screen when you're trying to load your cloud save. If anybody knows how to fix that, let me know. But right now we're using Phone Link because Windows 11 has that. It's kind of runs like a turd, but it runs. So for the time being, at least, we're gonna call that good enough. So yeah. A few reasons I wanted to come back, and while I'm talking, we're going to jump into this Cecil's Nightmare, otherwise known as my favorite, because I can use Universa in it to completely demolish the enemies. A few reasons why I decided to come back. One, kind of took my little break, dove into a couple games like Snowbreak, didn't really stick with me. Thought it was fun for a little while, but then it didn't last. I mean, when you play the juggernaut that is Genshin Impact, everything else kind of tends to feel a bit inferior. And like I said, y'all seem to still really enjoy this game, and it's not a bad game, it's really not, it just needs a lot of love. But that does not mean that it is by any means hopeless, so yeah, as long as it's got a passionate fan base, then hey, might as well stick with it. I will also say, part of the reason that this game kind of did stick with me even after I left, even though I wasn't playing it, is the developers were super nice, because they saw the video I put out, but they were super nice about it, super supportive, and, you know, half the battle with these games is having developers that actually care about their player base, and that, at the very least, I mean, sometimes there's a demon with mobile games that is just an inevitability, but if the developers behind it actually do seem like decent people, that can go a long way. So, Mr. Ubisoft Community Manager, you did your job really well. I'll give you that one. So yeah. Of course, also, like I said, life stuff kind of decided to sort some things out. Turns out when you have a job that royally sucks, that really kills your momentum to do pretty much anything. Which, yeah, I'm sure a fair number of people have experienced that. So, what's the plan here? The plan is to try and really get back into it. Like I said, we're currently using Phone Link. It runs good enough. And honestly, some of y'all might not have even noticed it. I mean, how many of y'all, are y'all like me where half the time you don't even watch YouTube? You almost just treat it almost like Spotify with video? So in that case, if y'all are just listening anyway, doesn't really matter. I would certainly prefer to get BlueStacks working, and I'm actually working with the community manager to see if I can figure out why the game keeps freezing on me when I try to load my cloud save. But if any of y'all know, then let me know. But for the short term at the very least, this does actually work. It doesn't work perfectly, but it works. A little choppy because Phone Link is just really, really laggy. But sometimes good enough is good enough. Let it be said that I am never against finding solutions. They may not be the perfect solution, but they work. Also notice that Lucan got released, so Hula has her other half, which is nice, at least in terms of kit. So that's something I will definitely be going over in the near future. As far as the channel goes, definitely going to reprioritize Invincible again, because again, that's what y'all seem to really like. Still want to do Nikke. Nikke is fun. Nikke is a lot of fun, and that game goes beyond the fan service. Snowbreak really didn't, and the story didn't make a whole lot of sense. It started out really fun, but Snowbreak was a little overwhelming for me, if I'm being honest. Nikke is the perfect balance of character design and story and simplicity, but fun gameplay as well. So I'll still be sprinkling in some of that, especially with the 2-year anniversary coming up in the near future, but primarily we'll be going back to Invincible. All of y'all may rejoice. Also, kind of coincidentally, we do have the Season 3 teaser for Invincible. Looks like that's going to be starting in February. I love how they're making a joke about the whole mid-season break thing and how that just didn't work at all. I love that. I love that they're aware. It just makes it just all the more delightful. So, yeah, got that coming in the very near future. Very happy about that. As far as the goals with the game, though, I kind of would love to get everybody up to Omnipotent Plus. I don't really want... I'm not going to really try to be end game like I kind of was before, because that's part of what was really driving me before, as I was trying to be the best, and that's really not possible without spending a whole lot of money. So we're going to temper that a little bit. Be like, okay, we're going to try and keep this realistic progression, and focus more so on getting characters ranked up without necessarily having to make them the strongest that ever was. And I think that'll do a little better. I'm watching, forgive my watching over here. I'm looking at the recording preview. It's running okay. It's running okay. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. So, yeah, and that's really just the gist of it. It's just we back. There might be some breaks every now and then just because life is busy, new job, and all that jazz. But I do actually enjoy it, even though this game might not necessarily be my favorite. It's not. Let's not beat around the bush here. I'm not gonna glaze it any because it's not my favorite game. Although it certainly doesn't hurt that Invincible is an extremely great series. The game's not my favorite. I wouldn't even rank it as my top 3. But it is fun, and also what's fun is making videos that you guys want to see. I really like it, and you know, I kind of don't want to keep putting my channel on life support, if I'm being totally honest. So, you know, like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be very helpful. So a little shameless plug there. But I like making videos that you guys want to see. It's fun. It's satisfying to me. It makes me happy to interact with you guys. I see the comments, I see your interactions. And even the numbers, too. It's like, it's not all about the numbers, but even the numbers do fill me with a degree of satisfaction. I'm an accounting major. Numbers are my thing. So, yeah, that's really just the gist of it. Just wanted to get back in the groove here. I also noticed they cleaned up the UI a lot. Kind of put the Cecil's Nightmares, GTA Ops, and the Arena in its own little tab there, which I'm actually kind of a fan of. It makes it look really clean and really nice. So, you know, I appreciate that. And they added filters. They added filters, too. I saw that, I'm like, whoa, filters. You really... Filters are one of those things that really gets taken for granted until you don't have them. And then you're just like, oh god, where are the filters? Please help. So, they've actually made some pretty sweet quality of life improvements. I will not deny. I will give credit where credit's due. That's pretty okay. So yeah, like I said, right now, using the phone link, it gets the job done. Is it the prettiest thing in the world? No, it is not the prettiest thing by a long shot. But it works. It works. It's good enough. And really, sometimes good enough truly is good enough. Besides, like I said, I think most people use YouTube just for the audio anyway. And yeah, half of y'all are probably making dinner or on the drive to work. I mean, how many of y'all are actually watching the visuals anyway? Me. And regardless, maybe some of y'all wouldn't have even noticed, but just want to be like, hey, that's why it's a little choppy. I'm very happy, too, that they did the Comic-Con themed event here, because, of course, this is, like, my absolute favorite, because Universal can just go in and slaughter everything. And hey, what can I say? I missed having my max level Universa. If there's one thing that I did wail on, it was Universa. So I at least have that. Even though I'm going to really try not to spend money going forward, at least I do have my one mega jacked character that I can use. So, you know, there's that. I'm not going to be totally helpless over here. Nice thing is my alliance also didn't boot me, which I appreciate. Then again, I guess even if I wasn't logging in, my Universal was still putting in a ton of work. We're up to region 39, I think I saw, so that's kind of cool. Not too bad. So yeah, like I said, really just jumping back into it, feeling a little better about things. There were other factors in life that were just bleh. But we've got that sorted out, which is good. Family stuff's been very good too. Like I said, it really was just work. Work was just that stupid capitalism. How could it? But no, got it all sorted out. So yeah. So how are y'all? Y'all doing good? Don't know. Like I said, kind of put my channel on life support there for a second, but to those of you who do come back, I greatly appreciate it. Oh, speaking of which, plans. I will finally make a tier list. Either in the next video might be going over Lucan, but in the next couple videos, I will finally make a tier list. Yes, I know it has been much delayed. I was going to try and do something funky with it, which kind of fell through. But I'm you know what? It's time. I need to make that daggone tier list. And what better time to make a tier list than when I have made a glorious return? Oh, and he's gone. Doc Seismic. The ever frustrating man he is. And he's down. Yeah, like I said, even though the phone link's not the most buttery smooth thing here, it still gets the job done. We should be able to get to the end of this. And of course, this, I guess I should talk about this Cecil's Nightmare. It does have the Burger Mart burger as loot, so if you want to try and get the burger or get your existing artifact powered up, you have that chance. It also doesn't hurt that I had a lot of resources saved up when I quit a couple months ago. Although I guess we'll call that taking a break. So, next time there's an event that I really want to go crazy on, I can. So, I also noticed that there was like a War Woman themed... Uh-oh. Okay, like I said, not perfect, but it works. It's a little bothersome that I have to do it in clunk mode. But hopefully, through some troubleshooting, I'll be able to get the emulator properly working. Like I said, if y'all have any tips on that one, I am all ears. But for the time being, it works. And hey, Invincible content, and any Invincible content is better than no Invincible content. So, we're managing. We're making do. Easy peasy destruction on these guys. We should be able to get to the end, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, like I said, the 879 Universa is putting in quite a lot of work. So we definitely take that. Okay. We're doing good so far. Funny thing is, too, because I had 3 different Cecil's Nightmares I can do, including this one. The loot has been delightful. The loot I've been getting from the fact that I haven't done the Cecil's Nightmares in a couple months has been pretty sweet, actually. Not gonna lie. That has been nice. I was actually able to get Alan powered up a little bit. So, that is something that we are always a fan of. And then, now that I've got Alan powered up too, probably going forward, we'll see. I've been powering up Omni-Man skills, but I can't decide if I want to keep with him. I think I will keep with Omni-Man just to get him powered up. And then I'll probably switch to Adam Eve, because I know she's like an insane support once you get her skills powered up. So that's probably going to be my goals on that. And of course, just getting characters ranked up to Omnipotent Plus, as always. The teleporters, or isotopes, are very much trying to stall out my Universa, but it will not work. It might work. Now that I'm looking at it, it might work, actually. We'll see. Oh, no, we're doing some damage now. Okay. They really just stalled her out for the first 20 seconds of the game, like, jeez. But I think we're getting ahead of it now. Oh, stop stunning her. Seriously, it's getting ridiculous. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, there we go. We're getting ahead of them. Duplicate has perished. That is very sad. Come on. Come on, Universa. We're almost there. We're just barely keeping ahead of them. Heal from Robot. Very nice. Robot's one I really should get leveled up, because he's a great healer. I just need to actually power him up. Dinosaur bit Alan, but I think we're actually going to be okay here. Oh, except that the time's an issue. Hold on a second. That could be a problem. Come on, 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 come on. Yeah, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. Oh. Why you do that to me? Oh, the man went down too. He actually did go down, but that's the thing. Isotope just totally stalled me out. Also, I'm seeing that maybe Titan's being a problem too. Let's see. In fact, hold on. Let's swap the two. Duplicate can eat crap from the Titan. And that way Universa doesn't get immediately stalled. Because that was a wee bit inconvenient. Oh, and he jumps for her anyway. Jeez. The man's got a vendetta. Come on. There we go. Okay, I think we're doing better this time. Big hit from Universa coming up. Boom. Okay. Duplicate is actually still alive, shockingly. I thought that Titan would slam and jam her, but I guess Titan kind of ditched her. Robot's down. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. Ooh, is that going to kill Alan? Nope, he actually survived the dinosaur. I'm a little surprised. Okay, yeah, there we go. As long as we can just get everybody down in time, we're good. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sweet. That was 37. Let's see how these will go. Oh, that's a lot of range damage. Okay. Glass cannon team. Let's see how it goes. This question is, can we blast through them before they blast through us? Because, wow, that's a lot of muscle. Universa's doing her work, but they are really paining me. Oh, they are kicking her around. Oh, dear. That might be all she wrote for now. Because those seismics are really going to toss me around. Let's actually, before we do throw in the towel here, let's do that. Let's put her in the back line so that she doesn't eat fire at the very beginning. And see if that matters. Might not, but we'll see. It's just they sling out so much damage. Oh my gosh. Okay. Some disgustingly strong hits. Ooh. Yeah, that's not happening. Worth a try, though. Worth an honest try, but I think they got me beat. Because that is just so much damage. Well, let's see how we ranked. 67, not bad. Not bad at all. As long as we stay in the top 100, I'm happy. And I think we can do that. I think we'll manage that, because, yeah, they are very, very strong. But that is okay, because we still did pretty dang good. So yeah, like I said, we are back. Let me know down in the comments below what all you'd like me to cover, if there's any new changes I didn't already notice. And yeah, we shall see you next time. Have a good one.